The Trump revolution will mean nothing if we don't deconstruct the administrative state and destroy the deep state in the process and seize the cultural institutions in this country and get them back to American greatness, make them make those institutions great again. That's what this is about, yes. Roger Kimball. You laid out the blueprint 25 years ago of how the left had done it. Tell us how they did it and how Trump is reversing this by seizing these institutions. And from Maggie Haberman to MSNBC, they are beyond throwing the toys out of the pram. They're infuriated that the populist movement has seized control here, sir.
Yes. Well, the little clip you showed at the beginning of the person who described what's going on at the Smithsonian as Stalinist, I think that tells you a lot of what you need to know. They are right to be worried. They were right to be panicked by the prospect of the return of Donald Trump because they knew that his populist counter-revolution would change everything. It would change not just the political texture of Washington, D.C., it would also change the institutional footprint and the institutional identity of this country. And it's this that Trump is doing right now with places like the Kennedy Center and the Smithsonian that distinguishes him from other great presidents, even Ronald Reagan. Reagan, for all of his greatness, and I'm a fan of Ronald Reagan, he ended the Cold War and so on, it unleashed the greatest accumulation of wealth in history. He did a lot of good things. But the important thing that he didn't do, that Donald Trump is doing, is he made nary a dent in the institutional life of the country. Those institutions that are occupied by the self-appointed elite. Because it is those institutions, the universities and places like the Smithsonian and the Kennedy Center, those institutions that transmit the identity of the culture. And if you have those institutions captive by the left, by people who hate America, who hate normality, who hate the good, the true, and the beautiful, and who seek to transform the identity of the country into something that is that celebrates, for example, George Floyd, an exhibition at a film at the Smithsonian. It says George Floyd is comparable. His death was comparable to the death of Jesus Christ.